Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? My name is Doodles. Now, the Week 9 challenges for Season 4 on Fortnite Battle Royale have been leaked onto the internet. And now, as always, these can always change before it goes live on Thursday. At least one of them tends to get changed after they get leaked on the internet. But there's a couple of interesting things in here that I want to talk about today. So let's just jump straight into it. But before we do, if you enjoyed this video today, make sure you give the video a big fat thumbs up. If you're new around here and you want to see more Fortnite content like this, make sure you subscribe and notifications on. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, then click all. That way you'll never miss out on a video goes live on the channel. But for these challenges, there's as always 7 in total, totaling 50 battle stars. So you can level up your battle pass 5 tiers by completing all of these challenges. Now the first one is deal damage with explosive weapons. You got to deal 500. Now this one I think is going to be one of the more tricky ones of the week. It's surprisingly quite difficult to land explosive damage on opponents, or at least in my opinion. A lot of people seem to figure out how to avoid and how to counter a lot of the explosive stuff, such as rocket launchers. Grenade launchers are a little bit more unpredictable to counter, however they are a bit more unpredictable when it comes to firing them as well. The grenades, stuff like that, I think you can get them, but it is surprisingly a lot more difficult than you'd expect it to. So I think this one is going to be one of the more difficult ones, unless you go into a mode such as 20v20, or if they return 50v50, then by the end of it, as there's explosions going around everywhere, you'll probably be able to rack it up. I don't think you have any issue racking it up. I think it would just be a little bit harder than what you might anticipate. And I would actually put this in one of the hard categories, but that's just me. Now next up is search 7 chests in Moisty Mire. Now Moisty Mire is generally a ghost town when it comes to Fortnite. Not many people, if any, ever drop in Moisty. It's one of my favourite places on the map. I actually preferred it pre-film set. I did prefer it when it was just a complete swamp, but it's a film set now. I don't like it as much, but it's still pretty cool. And this is definitely one way for Epic to get people to actually land there, because no one ever does. You might get 1, maybe 2 people tops in the game. So this is going to be a cool way to get them to land in Moisty. It's a bit of a shame because it's now people are going to be landing in my favourite spot and taking all the loot. But it is what it is. I don't think this will be a hard one to do because there is that many chests and they are spread around a lot. I just think it might take a little bit of time, especially in the first day or so, because everyone else is going to be landing there. But the next one is super interesting. It shows that something is returned to Fortnite, and that is the shopping carts. Now the shopping carts did appear in Fortnite for a couple of weeks, and then they got taken out of the game because they were so broken. There were so many glitches attached to them, and they have been removed for about 2 weeks now. And it appears that at least at the time of filming this, the shopping carts are set to make a return. There is a challenge for using a shopping cart. They're dotted around the map. There's probably about a dozen or so, give or take. There should be no problem getting this one at all, especially if you land with the sole purpose of getting one. You can land somewhere like Tomato Town, grab the shopping cart, use it, let go of it, job done, move on. And now the next one, this has actually been ripped from Season 3, assuming it is going to be in this week's challenges, and that is to visit 3 taco shops in a single match. Now there was a similar challenge with the gnomes, the hidden gnomes, for last week. That was also in Season 3. That made a return in the same sort of form. You had to find 7 of them. Now this one has been in Season 3 as well. And I'm assuming they're going to be exactly the same. They obviously haven't moved anywhere. So if you've done it in Season 3, you know how to do it in Season 3. You know where they all are. Then you can go and do that. I think I've actually got a video on the channel doing this one from Season 3. So if I do, you can go and actually check that out. And find the location beforehand. You can go and do it. It's a very easy one if I remember rightly. You pretty much go, I think, from like Shifty all the way up towards Tilt. I think you might go past Tilt with a little bit as well. But it's very, very easy to get. It's not a difficult thing at all. You can actually get it before the first rings closes off completely. It's not a hard one at all. But this next one is the usual Battle Star one, where you got to find the stars somewhere in the map. And that is a search between movie titles. Now this one, I have no idea where this could be at all. This one has kind of baffled me a little bit trying to figure this one out. I'm sure information will leak online. When it does, I'll be going to check it out. I'll make a video on it and show you exactly where it is. But for now, I have no clue where that could be. And this one is also a hard one, worth 10 battle stars. And to be fair, this is probably the easiest challenge that we're ever going to get in Fortnite. And that is to get 4 shotgun eliminations. Now, everyone uses shotguns. They are pretty much... It's pretty much the go-to weapon from everyone. If you get into close range combat, everyone uses a shotgun. So this is probably going to be the easiest challenge, the easiest 10 battle stars that you are ever going to get in Fortnite. Now last up is another one, and that is to eliminate 3 opponents in Anarchy Acres. Anarchy is one of those places where it's not dead, but it's not overly populated either. You generally get a few people land there. Obviously, you're going to get a lot of people landing there over the coming days. The good thing is it's a huge place. There's loads of opportunities to get loot. There's loads of like sheds, there's loads of buildings everywhere. so it should be no problem getting a gun in the early goings of Anarchy. I think it'll probably be difficult first because you're going to get a lot of great players going down to get the kills, but I think it'll even out quite quickly. It's big players, everyone's going to get the kills, then you'll be fine. I think Pleasant Park from last week took about a day or so before it started dying out again. So yeah, I think this one should be no problem. This is actually going to be a fairly easy one. So overall, I've got to say, the challenges are somewhat easy. I think the explosive damage is going to be a bit more time consuming. I think the tackle shot one's going to be fine. Everything's generally going to be fine except the explosive weapons one's going to be a little bit more difficult. Unless you get into a multi-man mode such as 20v20, 50v50, something like that. I think you should have no problem with that. So assuming these are the challenges that get posted on Thursday, overall they're going to be pretty good. It should be another easy week to do in general. It might take a little bit of time, but there's nothing unobtainable in this list. But let me know what you guys think of this down below in the comment section. You're excited for it? Are you going to max it out? I've maxed out on the Nintendo Switch. I got the Nintendo Switch Battle Pass last Saturday, so I think in 9 days. I actually did it in last Saturday. That's the last time I did a challenge. So from Saturday to Saturday, I did 7 of the 8 weeks worth of challenges. I've only got 1 left on another week to do the full 8 in 1 week. That's pretty damn good for me. I'm very impressed with that one. I've still got a bit of work on the PS4, but I am flying through it on the Nintendo Switch, and I've got no doubt I'm going to get all of these ones on that too. Let me know what you guys think of it down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video today, you want to see more like this on the channel, make sure you give the video a big fat thumbs up if you're new around here. Also subscribe and notifications on. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, then click all. That way you'll never miss out when a video goes live in the channel. And if you want to watch any of my other Fortnite videos, there is a playlist in the description box or on screen at the end of this video. My name is Doodles. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.